Time is the ultimate test of design. Some creations succumb to time, while others bend it. Mercedes-Benz blends inspiration from the golden age of the 1930s with the technology of a future yet to be lived. This is not merely a car, it is a sculpture in motion. The elegance of the past and the intelligence of tomorrow. Introducing Vision Iconic. Let's address what you cannot ignore. That grille. Massive, illuminated, unapologetic. Where Tesla deleted the grille entirely, Mercedes doubled down with a chrome-framed smoked glass lattice that glows with hundreds of LED pixels. It's inspired by the W108 S-Class, the W111 Coupe, and the legendary 600 Pullman. Cars that once ferried dictators and dignitaries with equal menace. But here's what separates this from nostalgic pastiche. That three-pointed star sitting proudly on the hood is illuminated. Not subtly, proudly. Mercedes is saying, yes, we're electric. Yes, we're digital. No, we're not apologizing for presence. The proportions are theater. A hood that stretches like a runway. A roofline that slopes with 300 SL grace. Fenders that flow like automotive Art Deco sculpture. The entire car is finished in solar paint, a photovoltaic coating capable of harvesting enough sunlight to add up to 7,400 miles of range per year. This isn't just design, it's energy infrastructure, disguised as elegance. Step inside, and you're not entering a car. You're entering a first-class lounge designed by someone who studied both 1930s Parisian nightclubs and 2050s artificial intelligence. Blue velvet bench seating, brass accents, a floor finished in straw marquetry, a decorative technique from the 17th century, revived in the roaring 20s, now reimagined for an autonomous future. The instrument panel, called the Zeppelin, is a floating glass structure revealing analog instruments and digital precision. When you open the door, it comes alive with cinematic animation inspired by high-end chronographs. Not a screen that boots up, a mechanical theater that performs. Notice the four-spoke steering wheel, reminiscent of 19th century sailing ships. It's steer-by-wire, with no physical connection to the wheels. This is hyper-analog luxury, physical craftsmanship, and digital intelligence in conversation, not conflict. The Vision Iconic integrates neuromorphic computing, AI that mimics the human brain structure to process information. Current autonomous systems consume massive energy-crunching data. Neuromorphic computing could reduce that by up to 90% while reacting faster to traffic signs, lanes, pedestrians, and obstacles. It's AI that doesn't just compute, it perceives. And the solar paint? Not panels bolted to the roof. An invisible photovoltaic coating applied like lacquer. Mercedes estimates it could generate power for 7,500 miles annually, under optimal conditions. On a concept with this car's vast surfaces, the sun becomes part of the propulsion strategy. This is engineering that whispers, because it doesn't need to prove anything. Here's what makes the Vision Iconic more than beautiful. It's a philosophical argument about what luxury means in the electric age. For years, the narrative was clear. Electrification means simplification. Minimalist cabins. Touchscreen everything. Delete the heritage, embrace the algorithm. Tesla proved that formula works. Even Mercedes followed with the EQS and its cold hyperscreen. The Vision Iconicist Mercedes saying, "We were wrong. Simplicity isn't the only path." This car draws from the 1930s, when coach-built vehicles were rolling art, when cars had names like the 540K Special Roadster. That wasn't excess. That was the belief that beauty and function could coexist without compromise. This concept won't reach production in this exact form, but its influence is already visible in the new electric GLC. The Vision Iconics isn't just a show car. It's a manifesto. Now, let's be honest. Is this grille too much? Some critics say absolutely. They called it not subtle and compared it to a villain's car. In an era when design trends toward restraint, this is maximalism. But here's my question. Since when did luxury mean apologizing for presence? The great Mercedes vehicles, the 300 SL Gullwing, the 600 Pullman, were never subtle. They were statements. There's also deeper tension. Autonomous luxury. If the car drives itself, why keep a driver-focused cockpit? The Vision Iconic walks a line, offering autonomy while keeping the steering wheel for those who want control. Some will see compromise. I see options. The Vision Icon is not for everyone, but then again, icons never are. Imagine, you slide into that blue velvet seat. The door closes with vault-like solidity. You press start, and the Zeppelin panel animates, gears turning, dials calibrating, light cascading through brass like dawn over watchmaker's tools. You activate level 4 on the highway. The steering wheel retracts. The car takes over. Suddenly, you're not driving. You're being transported. The suspension reads the road with eerie intelligence. Outside, the world compresses. Inside, time expands. This isn't just a car. It's a philosophical position. Technology should serve beauty, not replace it. The Vision Iconic represents a choice the industry faces. Does electrification mean homogenization? Mercedes is proposing integration, not deletion. Keep the craftsmanship, the marquetry, brass velvet, but layer in neuromorphic computing. Preserve the iconic grille, but reimagine it as illuminated sculpture. Honor the past, weaponize the future. This car proves timeless and futuristic aren't opposites. They're partners. The Vision Iconic doesn't choose between 1935 and 2035. It honors both. That's the standard it sets and the challenge it issues to every luxury automaker. Can you build the future without erasing your past? The Vision Iconic won't be built in this exact form, but its spirit, that refusal to choose between heritage and innovation, is already shaping Mercedes' electric future. So here's my question. In an industry racing towards sameness, do we need more cars like this? Or has the Vision Iconic crossed from bold into bombastic? If you're here for vehicles that challenge convention, subscribe. We're just getting started.